topic. Talk about Kansas City now and how they released their whole O line this off season. Mitchell Schwartz is gone, as well as other members. Did Eric Fisher get
I don't know
released
why they
too?
did that. I
I
don't
think
know why.
so. I think he was a part of it too. Yeah.
So they're starting to rebuild a little bit, free some cap up. I don't think. No, they do have a first round pick. Yeah, look at that. They're looking to draft the O line. So they're going to draft the O lineman. But how do you think them reconstructing their O line will affect
That
Patrick
was
Mahomes and the team?
that was the dumbest thing they could have ever done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was the dumbest. Why?
Explain.
Like, there's nothing to explain. Listen, there's y'all ever heard of peanut butter and jelly? Like you ever heard of like a sandwich
pretty
called
good.
that? Yeah, it's a pretty good sandwich, right?
Yeah.
That's how it is. You know, a pretty good sandwich is made by two great ingredients, right? So the two great ingredients in the NFL are the quarterback and their line. Okay, a quarterback can't do anything what they need to do. They can have the worst receivers. It don't matter. They can have the worst running back. It don't matter. As long as their O line is decent and on the same page as their quarterback, the team will be fine. Patrick Mahomes has got all his buddies, his best friends, everybody gone. Why? That is stupid. It is very stupid. I don't see them. I don't see them being a team that they are unless they're that like whoever they pick up, they gotta whip them right into shape because Patrick Mahomes, like what was the point? What was the point in letting go people that know your quarterback well, know how to be in a position where they're in, know what plays, just know everything. Why would you like? They could have got rid of one person, moved on, got rid of somebody else, or they could have traded for somebody that was experienced, or just whatever. But they went and just dumped out their entire protection. They got rid of everybody from Mahomes. I don't see that as being a smart move. I don't see that helping Mahomes at all. Unless they get the Cowboys O line from a couple of years ago, I don't see them doing a good job at protecting Mahomes.
I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with them literally anymore. Like the sole reason Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs were able to do all the great and magician whatever things that they were able to do these past couple of years was solely because of the O line and how much time he had to let plays develop. Now with no O line, he goes in here and draft O linemen younger, probably not going to be good first season or second season. They gonna have to step up real quick, but probably won't. Let's be real. Especially with if they have a high pick, not high pick, a low pick, especially if they have a low pick. So, and then, like you said, defenses are reading them like a book now. I'll let you run all over me. I'll let you run all over me, but you're not gonna throw this ball deep. You're not gonna throw this ball deep for sure. So that was probably easily the most dumbest thing that they could ever do. But I can see why they did it just because, money reasons. They want to be able to have some cap. They adjusted Mahomes' contract so
I
he could
saw
free
that
up some
too.
more space to go and go
Yeah.
and get some more guys. So, I mean, if they adjusted his contract before releasing the lineman, then they probably could have did something with. They probably could have kept at least one of them, at least. But can't really control that. I'm not the GM or the owner or whatever. But Chiefs are just going to be not on a decline, but they're not going back to the Super Bowl with no O line. With no O line,
Come on, next year or just
next year they are not going back to the Super Bowl. No O line, no
All right,
nothing. They're going to be hurt.
Let me put it this way: if the O line, whoever they pick up this off season, and They perform well in training camp, and will we have a preseason this year? I
I'm
think we
pretty
will.
sure. I'm pretty sure everything gonna be good by then. Everything gonna be good by then.
So if what I'm gonna say like this, I'm gonna judge this Chiefs team by the 4th week. No, 5th week. I'm gonna give them preseason, and until the 5th week. And if I don't see the O-line moving the way they should, and I don't see the offense moving the way it should, then yes, I'll say they're not making a Super Bowl. But we can never really count out this Chiefs team because it's so stacked offensively. I mean, yes, their O-line is gone, but they still have the receivers, they still have a running back, and they still have the quarterback. You can't beat that. Their defense could be better, but their defense is not a bad defense. It's a well-rounded defense, in my opinion. They got
their defense isn't disciplined.
Yes, they have the names. They have the names on the defense, but they don't have the discipline. I like that. So, I wouldn't count them out from not being a Super Bowl team just yet. But if the O-line they pick up doesn't look, promising, then yes, I can say they're not a Super Bowl team.
That was some interesting points.
Yeah.
Super Bowl team for next year. It's gonna be. I still don't see a defiant AFC team that could possibly knock them off. Closest is the Bills. That's the closest.
I can name
love
4.
watching
4.
Don't you put the Ravens up there?
4.
Don't you?
I can name 4. And that's and I'm being realistically now with no O-line.
Go ahead.
Sure. Give me the Titans.
Who's your 4?
Give me the Browns.
You said the Titans?
Give me the Titans. Give me the Browns. Give me the Bills. You already know what my last one is. Let's you don't gotta say it.
First of all,
so you got
Titans,
the Titans. Listen, hold on. He had the Titans.
I say us because of our pass rush. I say the Titans because they. Okay. I feel like they.
Their defense wasn't that good.
Their defense wasn't that good, but I feel like their defense can't stop Henry unless they do what we did, obviously. But
they stopped them to beat them.
Browns.
The year they won the Super Bowl.
I think the Browns had a better chance of beating the Chiefs than the Bills did, based off last year. Okay, no Patrick Mahomes for no Patrick Mahomes for it was for what, 2 minutes, 4 minutes or something like that.
The whole quarter.
He was out the whole quarter. Oh,
the 4th quarter. Remember, he had a concussion.
Listen, but even when he was in the game, I feel like it could have went both ways because the Browns they came out there, they was balling. The Chiefs would have won, no doubt, but the Browns went out there and balled harder than the Bills did against the Chiefs. I ain't gonna say the Browns have the best chance of beating the Chiefs, no, but the Browns are up there because they got heart, and I feel like they're gonna be better next year. They're gonna get Odell back. So that's going to be a big piece, and they was out there barely any receivers, matter of fact, and a head coach, wasn't there?
No, they didn't have Stefanski against the Steelers. They had him against the Chiefs.
Okay,
and the wideouts, yes, they didn't
have
COVID, but that was week 17. I don't know if all of them came back, but most of them did recover. So they were able to play against Kansas City.
Yeah, but those are my 4 teams. I ain't gonna sit here and say the Chiefs are they're not freaking a dynasty anymore. But if they don't get an O-line, they just gonna be not like every other team in the AFC or every other good team in the AFC. They're still gonna be dominant. But if they don't get an O-line, they gonna be not in the Super Bowl every year like how people thought. That's what I'm gonna say.
For me, I'll probably say next year without their elite O-line, I think Mitchell Schwartz. That's kind of a it's not a bad release in my opinion, but he is getting older. Even though he was an NFL Pro Bowler as well.
Right.
I like Eric Fisher. Honestly, that was probably if he said he got released, I don't see what they did. I don't know why they did that to him, but if he actually did. But if they don't bring him back, I think that's going to be a huge loss because he was a left tackle and he was really good. He was Pro Bowler. So, like I said earlier, they're going to be rebuilding through the draft with the O-linemen. You said they were reconstructing their Mahomes contract. I see they're still negative a little bit in cap space. Next year, will they be as dominant? Like I said, I don't see an AFC. It's not that I don't see an AFC team that can beat them. It's just when it comes down to coaching, it's going to be hard to find another coach to outcoach Andy Reid. Just because he has Patrick Mahomes as his quarterback, it's going to be hard because Patrick Mahomes can do almost everything with the ball, throwing it. So
the thing about Andy Reid is that he knows how to use Mahomes. Like I feel like Mahomes is a good quarterback and a pretty good leader, but I don't see him being an elite leader. You know, he can be the quarterback and the coach like Tom Brady.
He was Tom Brady, like the best situation possible.
Like Tom Brady, you know, he can sit there, he can coach the entire team by himself. He don't even need the coaches on the line. Like he can, if you go there about the snap.
So he's winning this. He's winning this Super Bowl without Bruce Arians.
Bruce Arians.
Okay, Flight with the pronunciation.
Yeah. No. Everybody needs a coach technically. But I see what he's saying.
Yes.
He's trying to say he's a field general.
A field general. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. But you know, go ahead, Joe.
Like I said, I still don't see a dominant team in the AFC that could upset them next year. Yet, I don't know what's going to happen in free agency. Maybe if y'all get Kenny Golladay, that could give them a scare. Just because y'all, the last time y'all had a physical wideout, Anquan Boldin, y'all won. So it's going to be interesting. Oh, yeah, y'all going for Corey Davis, yeah.
Corey Davis.
Yeah. I don't think he'll get
it done. We gave up on Allen Robinson and Kenny Golladay, which is stupid, but
so,
if we don't get Corey, we could try to trade Orlando Brown for somebody.
Yeah, you could. But I still see the Chiefs probably going to the conference next year, at the very least.
Conference, but it's a possibility you see them back in the Super Bowl.
For just next year?
Like
I said, I got to wait on the off-season moves that the Browns, Bills, Ravens, and who else? Pittsburgh, possibly.
Okay.
So that's them with them. Moving on to second to last question of the day.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.
Molly off the drug.